Hi, everybody. Ooh, excuse me. If you have sound sensitivity, please turn your volume down. Oops, now. That does a nice clearing of the energy field. Thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to tap right in, see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you. I didn't do a read yesterday as it was a special day for a different message, different kind of message. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy, what storyline would you like to share with the collective this afternoon, Spirit? Collective energy, please. Collective energy. All right. Collective energy in the central energy. Well, you've got the star here, so you're shining bright. You've got some rejuvenation, some healing, and a Nine of Cups. You got your wealth security, your reward, your blessing. You're shining bright. You got your cups. You've accomplished something great. Challenged by ooh, Temperance reversed. There could be some extremes going on. Somebody's out of balance. You're being challenged by those who are out of balance, wanting to fight. In the subconscious, you've got the Seven of Cups here. So there's an illusion. Could be a fantasy of a King of Pentacles is being managed by the Emperor. Yeah, there's an illusion or a delusion that of this King of Pentacles that he has of being successful, and the Emperor is here like dealing with that. So this King of Pentacles has an idea that they're going to connect up with this star and take part in this Nine of Cups. They are out of balance. They're going to extremes. They're in temperance reversed. And they're coming forward here with this fantasy that they're going to somehow get wealthy by hooking up with this star and taking advantage of these Nine of Cups. But the Emperor is here, and he's like, he's going to be like, get on down the freaking road. The Emperor is here delivering a regret to this person, a Five of Cups. Yeah, he's like, no, you're gonna get on down the road there, homie. King of Pentacles has an illusion they're gonna get rich, and the Emperor is here like delivering sadness in that regard. So in the recent past, there's a King of Wands, a loyal natural leader. Intentions and expectations. King of Cups. Compassionate and caring. So the King of Wands is here as a loyal natural leader who is compassionate and caring. So not only is he passionate, but he's compassionate. And it looks to me as though this is the match for the star here, and the Emperor and this King of Wands, King Cups, is here managing this situation. In the near future, Seven of Pentacles. So the hard work pays off. The lens is being looked through. Is the Three of Pentacles. So there's a team working together, trying to build something, trying to manifest something. The hard work paid off. They're working together as a team in the environment. Page of Cups here. Could be having a crush. Could have something to do with spirituality. Hopes and fears. The hopes and fears. Oh, it's a Six of Swords. Somebody wants to get relief and move away from the illusion. From the deception. And the outcome. Ten of Wands. Somebody has been overwhelmed. They're carrying a heavy burden here. The truth is out. The Ace of Swords. So the truth is out and justice is served. You gained a victory. And these ones are now in a Ten of Wands union because they have to walk away from your marriage and celebration. You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. I can just imagine you're the star here and you're wealthy. I mean, you're shining abundantly. You're like bling. You got a 9 of Cups shine going on you. You're obviously wealthy. Accomplished in your faith, in your spirituality, in your connection with spirit, the elements, the waters, the flowers, the stars themselves, you know, shining forth from your eyes. We've got here disagreement in the reverse. So there's no disagreements about this. You are the star. You are a wealth of shine. Everybody can see it. There's no disagreement. You're challenged by temperance reversed, by somebody who's out of balance, or those who are out of balance, wanting to get all up in your business. They're being detached. There's discord here. Excuse me. So there is somebody who's not an earth angel. They're out of balance, self-indulgent, and they're chasing after you, star, because they didn't get a reunion with you. Or they didn't get to take part in the reunion. They didn't get a kingdom spouse because they're not an earth angel, because they didn't do the work, because they're completely out of balance and they're very extreme. They're in an illusion here with the 7 of Cups. This King of Pentacles has this grand illusion that by hooking up with the star, they'll be able to take part in this 9 of Cups prize. But they're in a temperance reversed, and they're in this delusion, this 7 of Cups. And the Emperor is here as a father figure in authority, serving up a big old cup of disappointment. He's like, you're guilty. You're not this energy. You're a guilty folk. So this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a big old some of that. That's what this Emperor is delivering. He's like, what are you doing here sniffing around my star? King of Wands is here. Who's loyal. He's very loyal. He's a natural leader. He's optimistic. Oh, and there's a commitment with the star, with the 9 of Cups. So you're in a commitment with a King of Wands. Whether you know it or not, whether it be in the physical or in the astral or whatever, you have an optimistic commitment. And it's not only passionate, but it is compassionate. He's got not only does he have a fiery, passionate demeanor, but he's got a love cup there. So it's not just about passion. It's about the heart as well, the emotional as well. So it's not just energetic, yeah. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Oh, and he thinks you're irreplaceable, and he could very well be irreplaceable. Or do whatever you need to do with the gender, swap roles, however that works for you, okay? This is good. That's sweet. And you're coming into, your hard work is paying off with your 7 of Pentacles here. So you're getting results. You're getting results. Now, both these cards came out and flopped. I'm just not going to take them. They came out, they both flopped sideways, and one went the opposite direction of the other, and I'm like, no, I'm just not going to be sloppy. Okay, so here, there's this. So there's space. Need more time to think. The hard work pays off. There's space here. You got 3 of Pentacles. So there's a team of creators working, building. Too late to take any action. They're out of time. Page of Cups has a crush wanting to come in with a love offer. Yeah, Page of Cups wants to come in with a love offer because they're out of time. So they're still working here with a third party situation, right? They're out of time. But he's here wanting to offer a love cup. In the hope of moving on from this delusion or illusion, this fearful position that he's in. They made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs because they're in a 10 of Wands burden. It's a heavy load. They got to work. They got to get a job. Third party feeling broken and shattered and overwhelmed from the stress. 10 of Wands burden. Because you're with somebody else. And it's an unexpected outcome. They've been detached. And they're feeling the damage that they caused. They're in the shadow. Or the damage that they caused while in the shadow, they're feeling the damages from that. So maybe it backfired. Whatever they did in the shadows together to try to gain this star quality, it backfired. And they still have hope of getting with you, but they have habits that they'll never change, and they're daydreaming about you because they sabotaged their opportunity with you out of pride. Well, you know, the wonderful thing is that you're the star, you're the 9 of Cups, and everybody agrees. This is who you are. There's no disagreements. You haven't, everybody understands what's been going on here. Or you understand, the people that are here involved, the Emperor, the King of Wands, who is also your King of Cups, has an understanding of what has been going on here. And this King of Pentacles, who is a Temperance reversed, who's chasing after you with this delusion or illusion, yeah, they're chasing after you, and they're not going to get a reunion. The Emperor is here saying you're guilty and delivering up a big old bowl of disappointment. So yeah, you focus on the lighter side of life. You choose to focus on the lighter side of life. You're this star, and you got this wealth of happiness. You're happy, and you're very blessed with that accomplishment, being able to manage yourself in that framework. You know, wearing a smile, choosing to be in that energy rather than a militant type of an energy, even though at times you could probably very well wear the outfit of somebody who is very stern, like that mama bear who's like got her boundaries up and daring somebody to come into the freaking den, I mean, you've got that. Does that make you evil because you'd be willing to, destroy somebody for coming in trying to eat your cubs? No. It just means that in you, and you prefer to focus on the lighter side of life. You're balanced. You're harmonious. These ones have to accept the things that they cannot change. There's no reunion here. They're out of balance. They're chasing after this star, and their wealth of happiness. They're not getting a reunion. It's the King of Pentacles here who's in a fantasy about getting rich quick by hooking up with this star. And the Emperor is here saying, guilty, and delivering a big old cup of disappointment, pouring it out right in front of their face. That's what I see this Emperor doing. He's like saying, you're guilty, and I see the Emperor there like putting that cup like right in front of that person's face and just spilling it on the ground, like right in front of him. I mean, I kind of see that. Like this Emperor is like, you see this cup? No. Oh, and you see this cup? No. That's kind of how I see. Look at the Emperor's eyes there. I mean, he's mad. Loneliness. Loneliness in the reverse. You're not alone. The Emperor is here. So the star is here with your 9 of Cups. Everybody's in agreement. You deserve it. You've got this wealth of happiness. And they're not, the Emperor and the King of Wands, who's also in the King of Cups energies, is not letting these people come in and take advantage of your 9 of Cups. The Emperor is like, you're not alone. He's like, hey, I'm right here. Deluded one. And he's in control of this situation. And the King of Wands is here in the recent past in a commitment with this star. Irreplaceable. King of Cups, so there's care. And so this passion, which is it's really wonderful and irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. And like I said, just because you have the capacity of getting all like annihilating whatever it is that's attempting to infiltrate or harm your family, doesn't make you an evil person. Because for the most part, you are in this energy. You're just very, very serious and very, very willing and capable of holding ground, right? The way you love is irreplaceable. Your commitment, the way you commit, is irreplaceable. This King of Wands, King of Cups energies, and the Emperor here, the father figure. They're like, hello, get away from my star, get away from all those cups. Service in the reverse. We'll need to clarify that. It could be that this King of Pentacles, who's in an illusion and a Temperance reversed energy, who's chasing after you but is not able to take part in a reunion with you. It could be that they're cut off from your service. They're cut off from your services or having any potential of accessing them, because you are in a commitment here with this King of Wands energy. This King of Wands energy is like loyal and full of energy regarding this adversary. And he's like, no. He's the King of Cups. He's very compassionate about you. You're an irreplaceable person, and he's like, there's happiness, humor, a big old grin on your star face. And right here as well. You're smiling all the way. There's happiness, happiness. Your King of Cups got a big old smile. Big old smile on that face there. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy, happy, happy. Your hard work paid off. You're getting you're getting space. You're getting separated from this. There's space. You're being separated from these ones who have been trying to get in your space. They're not able to get in your space. The hard work has paid off. The hard work has paid off. They can't get into your space. So there could be a lot of talk, a lot of threatening, you know, a lot of verbal stuff going on. We got Judgment in the reverse. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So it could be that with Judgment in the reverse, it's like you didn't have any trouble calling this judgment, or you're not under judgment, or those who are under judgment aren't in your space. Your hard work paid off. You have been separated from those who are under judgment. You're no longer at risk of carrying the karmic debt for those who are under judgment. They're here working on it, you know, trying to still get away with something, but it's too late. They're out of time. It's too late to take any action. There's no love in them, and they're not trustworthy. This page wants to come in with a love cup and a love offer, want to have a child, but they're in this Three of Pentacles energy. It's like a three-party enemy situation. Yeah, up here, third-party enemy situation. They're in a Ten of Wands burden, and they're looking to offload it on you because that's all they know. That's how they do it. So there's no love in them. You can't trust them. But they're here thinking that they're going to somehow offload blame onto you by getting a relationship. Wow, that hopped right out of there. Oh, see, they don't have any courage. So they're afraid of what's happening because you're not forgiving this. They're not forgiven. They haven't received forgiveness for the illusions and the harm that they have done as far as relationship and union goes. See, they wanted to come forward and offer a love cup because they wanted to Six of Swords. They wanted to transition out of the moon energy, out of this illusion, out of this fearful position that they are in. They made some mistakes. They're trying to right their wrongs, but the way that they want to right their wrongs is by attaching to you, getting in your boat and sailing on to calmer waters. But they're a third-party enemy. They don't have any love in them. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, but it's in the reverse. So they don't have anything to offer. There's no love. There's no trust. There's no gifts of the soul that benefit themselves or others. They don't have any courage. They're trying to escape judgment. But you have been separated. They've been taken out of your space. Hard work has paid off. They can't get into your space. They're trying to escape judgment. So they want to come forward. They're in regret. They made mistakes. They're in a 10 of Wands burden. Third party situation. They're feeling broken and shattered about this. They're feeling overwhelmed. The stress is draining them. It's over. Because you're gone. You're in a commitment with somebody else, and your union is protected. By friends. And there is growth. Or growing doubt. These ones are having growing doubt. Because your friends are here delivering an ending or a literal death. They're not allowed in your space. So it's like anybody who wants to get in your space is going to be met with, I don't know what you might, they're going to be met with what? It's not judgment. They're not being met with judgment. They're being met with I mean, it's not judgment. It could just be a heavy smackdown. I don't know. Like the time for judgment is over. It's time for you to get out of this space. Or whoever this is, this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, this Page of Cups. Wanting to get in your boat there and take a ride, you know, drink out of all 9 of your cups while playing in your energy. While bringing imbalance to your star energy. That's what they wanted to do. They're chasing after you to deliver their imbalance because they don't know how to be balanced. They don't know how to stay balanced. Their idea of being balanced is to put their load on you, but that's not going to happen. That's not happening. There's agreement. So there is an agreement. You're choosing to focus on the lighter side of life. Even though you could get all, sure, you could go all mama bear. Of course you could. You could be one of the scariest life forms alive. I'm certain of it. But that doesn't make you what these people are doing. You know? I mean, because they're not looking out to protect and to serve. They're looking to, it's a fantasy to get rich quick and to offload karmic debt and imbalance. So they have a different viewpoint. You've got 8 here. Yeah, your friends are here doing their thing. Everybody is in agreement here. Everybody agrees that you're the star. You always focus on the lighter side of life, and they want to offer you aid. So you got lots of friends. And you're challenged by this King of Pentacles who's looking to get rich quick. It's an illusion or a delusion. they're completely out of balance, and they're chasing after the love cups and the energy of this star. They're not able to get a reunion. They have to accept the things they cannot change. Yeah, they're chasing after the blessing. They're chasing after your blessing, your well-being. They wanted to rest on your laurels. They're in this fantasy that they're going to get wealthy by tapping in. But you're not alone. And you're not alone. And the Emperor is here. There's separation. Keeping this person separated from your adventure. You're not alone. This person is staying separated from your adventure. They've been found guilty and they're in regret and disappointed because they're in a Five of Cups energy. You're here in commitment with the King of Wands, who is a natural optimistic leader. And these ones can't partake in your services any longer. They couldn't bind you or your vitality to any commitments. So they could not bind your services. Because they could not bind your vitality to any commitments, they can't have access to your services. That's great news. That is wonderful news. So this is just confirmation of what you probably already knew. You're free. You're in a commitment with somebody else. These ones couldn't bind you. That's really great news. And this King of Wands is a King of Cups, passionate and compassionate, sees you as irreplaceable, very, very happy to be here, looking on the lighter side of life. This is really great news. And these ones are frustrated. They're having some natural disasters. They weren't able to escape judgment. They're trying to escape judgment. They're getting the big smackdown. They're being separated. They can't get in your space. They can't get in your space. They want to apologize. They can't talk to you. They can't get in your space. They've been brought out of your space. This team of people have ran out of time. There is a love reversed. There is trust reversed. So there's no trust. There's no love. This team of people, this third-party team of people, are protesting. They're protesting because see, they worked together because they were tempted. They work together to come toward you because they're tempted by your star, by your Nine of Cups. They're out of time and they're protesting. There's no love in them and they can't be trusted. See, you are a high value person. And this is what they're tempted by. They're tempted by your star quality, by your Nine of Cups. It doesn't have anything to do with wanting to build with you, work with you, magnify, prosper, become more. It's all about dumping crap. It's about misery wanting company rather than wanting to help get assistance or, a partner to elevate, they want to elevate, but their idea of elevating is by getting somebody who's up there and then dragging them down a few levels, so you got to come down while they come up. See, you got to meet in the middle. That's their idea. And it's like, you just deserve better this time. You're high value. You got this. Oh, there's a page wanting to come in. They're homeless. So they want to come in and get a relationship with you. They don't have any courage. There's no forgiveness. They're afraid. They want to get in your boat and leave this this scary situation behind. They made mistakes. They don't have any gifts of the soul that benefit them or others. Ready. Making preparations. They're trying to get ready. They want to come forward. They want to come forward and tell you that they're ready to be responsible, but they're not, because there's no love in them. You can't trust them. They're in fear and anxiety. They're a third-party situation that's broken and shattered already and stressed out. Why do you want to invite that in your life? Consistently making mistakes. This person could have robbed you of a family. This person could have been doing work on you to ensure, in the previous cycle, to ensure that you never had a family. There could have been some kind of a binding or whatever in the previous cycle that allowed them to tap into your services. But this time, they weren't able to bind your vitality to a commitment, which would then give them access. They weren't able to do it this time. But the previous cycle, they may have done that and just siphoned all of your services and all of your wealth without giving you the opportunity to have a family or to have a support system. And now that the cycle's over, here you are shining bling, and you've got your 9 of Cups. And you're not alone. You get a new family tree. With a passionate, compassionate, irreplaceable being. These people are not nice. See, they could have been a third-party person before, and then got with you and then offloaded a bunch of crap, and life could have just been really miserable or whatever, and then they wanted to come in and do it again or whatever, but you triumph over this. See, they wanted to come in and rob you of your family. They want to come in, and get a responsibility with you and then dump you. But you triumph over this. They're in fright. They're in fright because you triumphed, and they're in a 10 of Wands burden. A third party broken, overwhelmed, death card is there, fright. You triumphed. They're overloaded because you're coming into your reward. And your reward gained by putting up with being bullied and being thrown conflict all over the dang place. And your 9 of Cups is faded. You earned it. You earned it, and they couldn't bind you to any of those commitments. You're in a new commitment with a passionate, compassionate King of Wands, King of Cups. And you're happy. So there's, there could still be, some of those moments where you get agitated and you get unsettled in the mind perhaps, and you start wondering about things, like we do, like we have a tendency to do. That's why I like the stories, because it can settle. It can help settle the mind, and which is nice. having tools, right? So you're choosing to look on the lighter side of life. You're in your star energy. You're shining bright. You're rejuvenated. You're feeling good. You got your 9 of Cups. You got your wealth of happiness, a wealth of whatever. You're just living life, right? Everybody's in agreement that they want to help you, and there's death here. And I don't know what that could signify. It could signify that they're helping to bring about an end to this situation, this temperance reverse, this person, or these extremes. It could very well be these extremes of people chasing after blessings. And, helping that this person, whoever this King of Pentacles get rich quick scheme person is, in an illusion, they're like no reunion for you. So you've got help here. You've got aid. They're all in agreement to bring an ending to this extremity of these King of Pentacles stealing the brilliance and the 9 of Cups, at least from you. You got friends delivering death to this situation because you're innocent. Love. Innocent and love. And innocent love. So King of Pentacles was all in a fantasy about getting all up in your stars and in your cups. But you're not alone. The Emperor is here. Creating a separation between this King of Pentacles and your adventure, your passion. They've been found guilty and they are disappointed because they're in a 5 of Cups energy. They're in regret. Going on a journey. So they're in regret and they're going on a journey. You're here with the King of Wands in a commitment, and he's very passionate about that. These ones were not able to bind you and your vitality to a commitment because you're here with the King of Wands, committed. These others couldn't get it. So they don't have access to your services. And that's something to be happy about. Your enemy is sad because okay, so your enemy is in melancholy and in a precarious situation, perhaps a natural disaster, because you are the wife, you are in a commitment with a passionate, compassionate King of Wands, King of Cups. So your hard work paid off, your high value, you've got your space. Somebody wants to apologize. They want to escape judgment. They want to apologize for getting up in your space. They're not a sweetheart. They're not a sweetheart. They're trying to escape judgment. They want to apologize. Whoever this is, that this King of Pentacles reversed, maybe this his third party isn't a sweetheart and they want to escape judgment, so they want to apologize. It's a scam, because in the environment that he's there, this Page of Cups is there trying to get a relationship. So that it's like the third party who's not a sweetheart wants to apologize, while at the very same time they're here working together, tempted by your star qualities and your Nine of Pentacles, to make a love offer, because that's all they know. Thoughts. They're in their thoughts. Widower. Widower. Maybe he recently lost a sweetheart. Getting ready to lose a sweetheart. Maybe somebody's sick. They wanted to rob you of a family. Maybe they did rob you of family. That was an intention or a hope, was to rob you of your family. They want to get in your boat and sail on out of this fearful situation. Messenger in the reverse. They want to avoid the messenger. They made mistakes. They don't have gifts of the soul that benefit them and others. They want to avoid a messenger. They're in a Ten of Wands burden. The third party enemy is broken, overwhelmed, shattered. There's death here. They're frightened because you triumphed. They're frightened because you triumphed over some service. Maybe you triumphed over death. You're triumphed over death. And maybe they're overwhelmed by that and frightened. Like maybe whatever ending they thought was going to happen for you didn't. Or maybe this is an ending for them and they're in fright because this Ten of Wands has that's the result, is a death leading to your triumph. Could be that. They're sighing about your fortune. A priest and a young woman need consolation regarding this reunion in the house. I hope this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody.